YouTube, it's Mom That Time. I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
I'm not Matt.
And I'm not Matt either.
There we go. So, just pointing around there. So, we got Matt number 2, we got Jim, and we got Ken. Let's bring up Facebook too. Come on now, go live. There we go. Let's bring up the chat. Let's see. Going live. YouTube. You're now live on YouTube. Episode 168.
Oh, really?
Yep.
168.
Cranking out those episodes.
I'm telling you,
That's-
it's like we do this once a week or something.
Yep. Now that we get to do it once a week, we get more modeling done and all that. So,
I've already got more models done this year than I have ever.
yeah.
I've got more models started this year than I have ever.
Well, that counts. No, that counts.
That
It
counts.
counts. It definitely counts. Now you just got to finish it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Just a
let's
lot
see.
close to finishing.
Yeah.
I sent Jim a 3D file a while back, and he got it printed for me. So there we go.
I want to 3D print a cigar and put it in his mouth.
Yeah. He looks kind of familiar if you know.
Yeah. Oh, we're not allowed to say his name, are we?
Probably not. But
The old copyright infringement.
yeah. So thank you, Jim. Muchly appreciated.
You're welcome. You're
So-
welcome. You're welcome. I have one myself, so
Yes.
that's, we'll call that the dad tax for printing it for you.
Okay.
I get to keep and steal the STL file.
Oh yeah. What if I ever say, "Hey, can you print this?" You are automatic, free game. You can print it whatever you want. So
Count on it.
yes, okay.
That's definitely gonna happen.
That's definitely gonna happen. Okay.
Most of right now, the hard drive, and if anybody remembers the sad story of my computer, right now about half of this hard drive on this old piece of crap computer that they sold me is full of STL files. I actually went through and deleted a bunch of them that I don't use anymore because I have a problem. We're addicted to plastic and I'm addicted to the STL files. So, yeah.
Hi, Janet. She's on Facebook. Good evening.
Janet?
Janet might recognize this. Let's see if I can get it in the light. There's. I can't say his name either, so I don't get a copyright strike. But my buddy Jim 3D printed that. That's the successful print of what it would.
The man of metal.
Yes. And then then he just printed this one for me. He's in some movie that came out in like the beginning of August or end of August. So
Which, has anybody seen it yet?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
I have seen it. It is one to hop. Very good. Actually, I think it was better than the second one, and just as good as the first one.
Ah,
I could also agree with that.
And I like the second one. The first one was awesome. But the third one, they threw in so many Easter eggs, I had a hard time keeping up. And normally when I go to a movie like that, I have a Marvel encyclopedia book that I actually should start taking it with me. But I remember that I run home and I look them up. And I ran out of stuff that there was no way I could look them all up.
well, let's see. New Rockstar did an Easter egg video on it. The Easter egg video was an hour and 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
And then after it was all out, they did another one that was another 30 minutes.
Wow.
So the Easter eggs just in the movie were almost as long as the movie.
Wow.
And now because of that, they're actually seriously in talks with what's his name, the guy that did Magic Mike.
Channing Tatum.
Yes, they're in talks with him to do the character that he played in that too.
Ah.
Dude with the cause.
We wanted that movie like 10 years ago.
Well, he's actually putting his own money up to do it. And I thought he nailed it.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, I did too. The accent alone had me rolling. It was hilarious. And it was a very enjoyable movie. We saw it in the theaters, and I'm glad we did.
There's P47.
Oh, wow.
Underside's gray. Topside's
Ooh,
green.
color. Some paint on her.
Yeah, she's got some gloss on her, so I can decal it on a non-camera time.
You fixed the fingerprint in the one.
Yeah, I did. I sanded it a little bit, and then I shot clear over it too.
Yeah.
So are you going to do a natural metal finish, or are you doing camouflage?
I am doing this scheme here. It was late war, and it was on a fighter called Signu Girl.
Okay, so camouflage.
Yes. So
Or olive drab, or
Yeah.
whatever they call that.
OD green on the top, and then a gray on the bottom.
Yeah, neutral gray was on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very similar to like the Blue 25 were and all that.
yes. So
Well, it looks awesome, dude.
all good. It's not gonna make. I was gonna push it through to get it to whatchamacallit, IPMS gateway, but yeah, that's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not rush it, and still,
I would agree.
it's still pretty
Well,
rough
it
in
happens.
places.
If you try and rush it, you're gonna screw it up.
That's right.
Yep.
So that's why we're not doing that. So
All you gotta do is look at my PG 109 to see that. That thing was a.
hey, George is on. George is on chat. Hey, George.
George,
George.
in the future,
Yes.
not of the jungle.
Yes.
Well, do they have jungles in Australia? Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Good question.
I'll never go there, but somebody can tell me.
Yeah. And Jim, did you get my message the other day about our little bag of fun that showed up?
No, I didn't.
You did not?
The last one I got was it was a joke. The meme that you sent me.
Oh, how the kids choose you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or no, it was the one with not Groot. Gru.
Oh.
What you do is we're going to say we don't buy more model kits.
Yes.
Then we buy more model kits. Then we buy more model kits, and pretty soon we have all the model kits.
Yes. Yes. That one.
No, we have a box of goodies.
Let's see. So they're upstairs, but the real deal of these showed up.
How do they look?
Amazing.
Sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they punctual?
Are they what?
Punctual.
Of course they are.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm putting on my heat fiddle. I will take that to the base.
Your face.
My heat base. And that's in the corner and collects dust, unfortunately. but I can say I have one.
Yep. George says there's rainforest only in Australia.
It's jungle-ish.
Jungle-ish.
Jungle-ish. Jungle, what do they call it? Jungle adjacent? Yeah.
Okay. Jungle fluid.
Jungle fluid. All right.
Very weird headlight setup.
Well, that's because it's a Mopar. Is that you?
Something else.
So,
Sounds like somebody's fishing.
so just in case, I thought Corey might be on tonight. So my next build that I'm going to be doing, let's see. I'm working on on the bow fighter. I got the cool our group build of cool box art. Gonna have that done soon. The bow fighter. Yeah, the bow fighter is is Tamiya, so it's gonna fall together pretty quick after I get a couple things taken care of on it. But
glue in the box.
yeah, so the next one I'm gonna be doing after that is this one.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at mine right now on my bench. I put it all in the box.
Yep.
I don't know why I stopped because I had to do the clear parts in the fuselage,
Gotcha.
and then I didn't like it, so I got to figure out how I'm gonna make it look better. Because the clear parts that I have a big old, because they made them really thick. I had a big old sink mark in the middle of the clear part. It looks like crap when I put it in the fuselage. I'm like, damn it. No.
I'll have to see.
I gotta fix that.
But
Can you straighten it and then maybe buff it out?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to flatten it, sand it flattened, and then buff it, and then future it and glue it in.
yeah.
Or maybe
do that with the my Academy F14 Tomcat. Those idiots put a seam right down the middle of the canopy, the clear big bubble portion.
yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, those. It's always it's a scary thing to do because it can be very easy to crack the canopy when putting pressure trying to sand it and buff it out and stuff.
Yeah. The whole time I was doing it, I'm like, okay, don't break it. Yeah. But fortunately, and I haven't really run into this but one time, Academy is actually very good. They're easy to get hold of. And they give parts away. So yeah, it's very easy to take care of.
Yeah. It's good they back up their product.
Yeah.
Well, and they're from, I think they're Korean.
Yeah, South Korea.
So, I mean, other than Tamiya, Academy's probably one of my favorite kits.
Yeah, and I'll say, people don't like Revell kits, but I'll say their customer service is excellent. I had a Eurofighter Typhoon, a 48 scale, and it came in the canopy, had a crack in it. All I had to do was take a picture of it, I uploaded it, and they sent me free of charge a whole new frame with all the clear parts. It came from Germany, so I'm like, wow, that was nice.
I thought Bell was British, but they are. They're German. And
Now they're German.
Airfix is British, yes?
Yep. But that kit I got from them that was missing all the clear parts was made in India. And I think at that time they were having some quality control issues there. It seems like they're moving all their production over to England now, like their newer releases, like that 1/24 scale. It's been Fire Mark 8.
Oh, the Heritage stuff?
Yeah, and I think the ME410 was made in England too. Because they switched their plastic too. Their plastic used to be this real soft blue-gray plastic,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's a darker, harder plastic, which is nice.
Really? Yeah, see, I like that. That blue-gray stuff, I hate that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like soap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like sanding
Tamiya
soap.
would melt it like instantly.
Oh, percent. The extra 10 was just.
George says he identifies as a styrene addict.
I do.
Welcome to the group.
Yes.
Welcome, George. I do as well.
My name is Ken, and I have a styrene problem.
Yes.
Hi, man. That's it. We'll change the name of the group to Styrene Anonymous.
No, we know who each other are, so we can't be anonymous.
That's true.
But we can be magnanimous.
Good word you used to, by the way. That was awful. That was awesome.
Thank you. $4 word.
That was a big one.
That's one I never use in conversation.
Magnanimous?
Yeah, but I just tried to find something that sounded close to anonymous. I don't think I've ever used that.
I haven't either. I had magnanimous is one of those I'd have to look up, which I'm already happy to do so.
Yeah, I couldn't spell it for you if I had to. I could find it phonetically.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, phonetically.
Magnanamous.
No, Magnan, Emma, I think.
This isn't Hooked on Phonics, it's a modeling show.
Spell platypus.
Platypus.
That's right. Teaching's over for the day, right, Matt?
Yeah. Let's move on.
Go and take your work home with you.
I did that last night, grading papers for 2 hours.
I wouldn't want to do that. And you have to kind of do that at home, too, don't you?
Yep.
But you'd be like the best teacher because you have a model club.
That's right.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I couldn't. I'd have to drive me up a wall. Well, you do high schoolers, don't you?
No, middle schoolers.
High schoolers, I'd just be like, you guys are a bunch of grumble, 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 crotchety old man. Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Yep, that's me. I do that at work, and people leave me alone, and then everybody wonders why I do it at work.
Hello,
I get left alone.
Manny the person.
People leave me alone. There's actually a word for it. It's called a curmudgeon.
There's a curmudgeon.
Yep. And I have discovered that the older I get, the more I identify with my grandfather.
Oh yeah, I hear you, man. It's as you get older, the level of BS that you can tolerate, that threshold lowers.
So, exponentially. It's horrible. And everybody's like, why are you so grumpy? I'm like, when they used to say on what was it? Oh, come on. Blazing Saddles. White people are dumb.
I don't know, as I've been getting older, I kind of identify more with Dennis Leary.
Oh. Wow. You're going full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all about that. One of my favorite songs ever. Which I can't even say right now because it gets us in trouble.
Yeah.
I know what. I bet I know what it is.
So Scooters, the coffee place, was offering a Teacher Appreciation Day. It said, "Bring your badge in, we'll get you a free whatever." I don't drink coffee. I'm a caffeine-free guy.
Wow, admire that.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to it.
It's
I do 1 cup a day, but that's it.
it's tough, but I do it. It's either that or I have my it feels like my heart's gonna explode out of my chest. So
There's that.
yeah. So I go to the drive-thru. I'll get Tiffany something, and the lady's taking my order and everything like that, and she's like, "What flavor do you want?" And I almost slipped into Dennis Leary and said, "Coffee-flavored coffee."
Coffee-flavored. I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, just give me the coffee.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a grande. Make it big.
Right.
Make it white and sweet, and hand me the freaking coffee.
Yeah. Coffee.
You want pumpkin spice?
Coffee doesn't need a menu. It needs a saucer.
Right. Now I am not a pumpkin spice guy, but I did find that they have them at Walmart. It's a pumpkin spice roll. It's like a big cake where they take, it's basically pumpkin bread without the nuts, which is great for me because I'm allergic. And they put like a cream cheese icing in it, and they roll it up like a Swiss roll. Oh my goodness! That kid in the candy store. That is good. And I'm not a pumpkin. I'm not that guy. Oh, it's fall! Yay! Pumpkin spice!
I got this pumpkin spice washer fluid in my car.
Tell me they don't have that. Man, do they have that?
There's a mechanic that I used to say when I take it in, they had a sign that said, "A pumpkin spice washer fluid is now available," as a joke,
Yeah.
Everything.
It's a pumpkin spice lad.
Yeah, I can't live in a world where there's pumpkin spice washer fluid.
It's crazy.
That's not a world I want to live in.
Someone will invent that.
I mean, it's pretty. Just why would you do it?
Exactly. Why? And my question again, just me. Why are you drinking the washer fluid?
But I'm laughing if I think never thought of emptying the water fluid bottle and put something running inside the car.
Do like blue Kool-Aid. Clean it out really good and put blue Kool-Aid and just drive around drinking it. People are like, no!
Try it.
Is this funny?
Alright.
That's hilarious. Oh, come on. Stupid thing. Can I tell you how much fun I have masking stuff up? It's
So
like,
much.
it is so much fun.
Alright, so somebody called Was Up is on here. It says, "Say hi if you see this." Hi, Was Up.
See, this group is old enough to remember those commercials.
Yes. So George wants to know what everybody's working on. Let's see.
Oh, boy.
I am working on the Bow Fighter because everything else is drying from my other stuff. Jim, what you working on?
I was working on the prop with the cat. I do have, the cat now has color, or black. Is it a color? I guess it's the culmination of all color. So that's the base coat, I'm gonna actually take some. I'm gonna mask off here in just a few minutes. Actually, I'm gonna mask off some of these panels and do it like in NATO black, and then do some rubber black. But so I did that. I am making the props for the diorama, and those are drying as we speak. And as of right now, I am masking up the Star Trek Tom badge for the base of the Voyager.
Nice.
Alright, Cam, what you working on?
I'm spraying little soldier helmets, little German helmets for the Naval Warfare crew. I'm gonna be chipping the white, winter white wash paint on their helmets, so I had the hairspray go down and let that dry. Now I'm spraying some MRP over it, and then I'll see if I can chip that off later when it's dry.
You use MRP?
Yeah, I love that. It's my favorite paint of all times.
The lacquer stuff?
Yeah. It just dries nice and thin and doesn't give me any problems.
I'm a little afraid of lacquers going through my hairbrush.
I have a Badger one. A Badger. Seems to be okay. I haven't ruined any shields yet.
Say, I cleaned mine with one. With
It's not any harder to clean than, let's say, like, because candy, I just use alcohol and the Iwata cleaner.
Alright.
I like the guns paint too. It's another nice one.
Mr. Colors.
Yeah, Mr. Color, the aqueous and the lacquer one.
The aqueous is their acrylics.
Yep.
Alright.
But they're lovely, that's for sure.
Oh, that stuff's amazing.
Oh.
Schaefer's is going to try to carry that more often. I talked to him on Sunday.
Yeah, that's where I got that little bottle from, but they always seem to run out every time I go up there.
Yeah. But that's what he said, so.
I understand. I mean, because I know that, doesn't Mark Twain actually, don't they have it?
Yeah, I think so.
Every time I've ever gone, I've been up there 3 times, and every time they never had it, because I only get the big bottle.
The 400 milliliter bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
One the big boy. So yeah, Matt got to meet my dog.
That bottle.
Yes! Oh! Dude!
Got it at Nationals from Michigan Toy Soldier for $18.
Take my money, please.
Yeah.
I had to have one before you could take it. No, I'm sorry.
That's why I hide it.
I usually get it from Spray Gunner or USA Gundam.
Because I don't even think Super Brothers, does Super Brothers carry it?
They carry the little bottle.
Yeah.
Where it's over there.
I have the little bottle.
Yes.
And it's weird because I painted some this afternoon and I'm like, do I use the leveling thinner, do I use the X20? And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go through the leveling thinner real quick. I'll use the X20. And I wish I'd used the leveling thinner now.
Yeah. Whenever I use Tamiya paint, I put the leveling thinner in it now.
Yeah, this Tamiya works so much nicer with the leveling thinner.
Yeah.
It really does. And you wouldn't think that thinner would make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
Right.
Huge
Oh, yeah.
difference. I was blown away by the difference that it actually makes. I mean, it sprays better, it dries better. It dries actually a little slower, which I like. I like it. I was impressed. Very
Yeah,
much.
if you want a brush paint with Tamiya, that blue bottle of the retarder is really great. Just a few drops of that, or just a drop. Mix it in with the paint, and you can brush paint, and it dries nice and level. Doesn't leave brush marks in it.
Yeah, that's why I have that.
George says Mr. Leveling Thinner counts as legal currency to modelers.
Yes, it does.
Yep. I'm trying to get some leveling thinner.
Sold. I'd give a pip for that.
So you guys want to talk about some cars?
Sure.
All right. Let's talk some cars. So,
I'm ready.
are you ready? George looks like he's ready. All right, so here we go, boys. Let's see. We got our playing round of the number 46 City Chevy Illumina from Days of Thunder versus the 70 Pontiac Trans Am from Cannonball Run.
Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
That's the red one?
I don't know. It said Cannonball. I'm not familiar with that one then.
I'm not.
Alright. George, we got your vote. And let's see. Matt, what you gonna vote?
Trans Am.
Trans Am, alright. Ken?
Trans Am.
Trans Am.
And it's the same.
Alright, Jim?
I'm gonna go the same. Trans Am.
Trans Am, alright.
Mm.
Nobody's in Facebook land? Alright. Alright, so we got George's vote in there, so that's 70 Trans Ams. Moving on.
Nice.
Alright. So we got.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the thinner in my airbrush cup. I'm backflowing it into the cup.
And it's totally not what it sounds like.
That's
Crazy.
great. Okay, enough of that now.
Alright, so we got the 50 Mercury from the movie Cobra with Sly Stallone
That car.
versus the 66 Shelby Cobra 427 from Gumball Rally. Alright. And let's see. Jim, we'll go with you this time.
I gotta go with the Merc. That Merc was awesome.
Okay.
One of the reasons why I watched that movie.
Hey, Ken?
Only reason.
I'm gonna go with the Shelby Cobra.
Alright. Matt?
I'm gonna go with Mark as well.
Alright. And getting George's. Alright, George. You break or tie. 66 Shelby goes on. For the people in live chat, all you do is vote in the chat. We're a true democracy. Your vote counts.
We have other people in the live chat.
Yeah, we got 3 other people in there, but I don't know if they have logins or not. We did have one of my students in there that says it's your favorite student, but then they had to go.
So many.
Alright, then we got the 61 Ferrari 250 GT California from Ferris Bueller's Day Off versus the 1964 Muster Coach. Oh, he's back now.
Oh, the Munster.
Munster Coach.
What's
So-
that drag?
The Ferrari or the coach? Which one are you gonna vote for? Let's go, Matt.
Ferrari.
Ferrari, alright. Ken?
Oh, Ferrari for sure.
Ferrari, alright. Jim?
I'm gonna concur. I Ferrari's successful.
Alright. What's up's going with Ferrari too. Alright. Ferrari is moving on. Alright. So we got the 73 Ford XP Falcon from Mad Max versus the 1966 Mach 1 from Speed Racer.
No, come on. Dang it. You're putting the Pursuit Special up against the Mach 5.
That's the way it ended up coming out.
You hate us, don't you, Matt?
No?
You. Dang it.
Alright. Okay, what's up? And George, I got your votes. Alright, Matt?
Have to go with Falcon.
Going with the Falcon. Alright.
Wish we got moving her.
Alright, Ken?
I gotta go with the Mad Max.
Alright. Jim?
Yes, it's gonna be Mad Max.
Gonna be Mad Max, alright.
Sorry, Jim.
Alright, so 73 Ford XP Falcon moves on. Got the most votes. 4-2.
Did anybody vote for the?
Yeah, two people on George and What's Up just voted on chat.
The Mach 5.
Yeah, Mach 5. Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Tell George to throw him out of Australia if he doesn't vote for the Falcon.
Hey,
They'll disassociate you.
got those.
Alright, the 93 Toyota Supra Turbo from Fast and the Furious, the one that I can see his face.
Yeah. Is that the red one with the dude on the side, or was that the green and?
I think it's the green one.
Yeah.
So that one versus the 69 Dodge Charger Daytona from Fast and Furious 6. And George goes, those Falcons were everywhere.
Yeah.
Except here, yes. So we got the Supra versus the Charger. Matt, what you gonna go with?
Oh, it's gotta be Daytona. Bill on the Supra.
Okay. Alright. Ken?
Charger.
Charger. Jim?
I'm gonna go Charger because it's American made.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Got your vote there, was up. George comes in with the Charger. Charger moves on.
Nice.
Alright. We got the 1955 Chevy 210 from American Graffiti, drove by Bob Valfa, versus the 1993 Porsche 911 Turbo from Bad Boys. Fun fact, the dice that hung in Bob Valfa's car in American Graffiti also hung in the Millennium Falcon.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That solves that question.
Yep.
Yep. Not aware of that.
Jim, what you gonna go with?
I'm gonna go with the Porsche.
Go with the Porsche.
Yep. 911 is my favorite Porsche.
All right, Ken.
I'm gonna go with the American Graffiti.
Now the Chevy.
Yeah, the Chevy.
Okay. Matt.
I am going to go with the Porsche.
Go with the Porsche. All right. All right. What's up? Are you gonna vote? Let's see. No vote. Don't see any votes yet. No more votes. No more votes. All right. All right. Looks like the Porsche's moving on.
Nice.
Alright, then we got the 1967 Lamborghini Miura from Italian Job versus the 1949 Mercury from Rebel Without a Cause. Alright. Get that taken care of. I voted, so Matt?
Go with the Italian Job.
Going with the Italian Job. Going with the Miura, alright. George got your vote. Ken?
Muriel.
And Jim?
I'm gonna go with the other one.
The Mercury?
Yep.
Alright. We got George's vote.
I'm probably down that hill, but
Yes, you did. The Lambo moved on.
yeah.
Rainbow.
4-1.
The only good-looking Lambo was the Countach, so, you know, proved me wrong.
Diablo is kind of cool looking. Aventador was pretty cool looking too. But yes, the Countach just screams 80s.
Yes, I love it.
Alright, so we got. George goes to Diablo as his favorite. Okay, we got the 78 Ferrari 308 GTS from Magnum PI versus the Canyonero from Simpsons.
With the Thunder Cougar Copperbird.
Yes.
Wow.
So, Matty, what you going with? Ferrari or the Canyonero?
Arrow, for sure.
Canyonero, alright.
Much I am, I have to be.
Well, you don't have to.
Okay, George got yours, alright. Okay, Ken?
I'm going with the Ferrari again.
Okay. Okay, Jim?
Ferrari, it's my favorite.
Alright.
Favorite Ferrari.
So, the 78 Ferrari is moving on.
Yay! That makes Daddy happy.
Ooh, didn't even realize I had this. Alright, so,
Here comes another one.
the 70 Pontiac Trans Am from Cannonball versus the 77 Pontiac Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, that's not even a contest.
It's two Trans Ams against each other.
Yeah, but that's, no, it's Smokey and the Bandit.
No, okay.
I'll
Okay,
even start. Smokey and the Bandit. That's the iconic Trans Am.
Alright, so we got Jim's vote. Alright, Matt?
Smokey.
Ken?
Gotta go with the Super Chicken, Smokey and the Bandit.
Alright.
I need to slap your mama.
Well, that ended up not being what I thought it was going to be, so that was a wash. Smokey moves on.
Yeah, that's not even a contest.
If it was a car that I would get to own, I would take the 70 Firebird, hands down. Yeah, Firebird's cooler.
I'd take the Golden Eagle Trans Am.
77.
I'm a fan of those. I'm a fan of that Aero car.
The style is cool, but they just didn't have much power. Even in the malaise years.
Okay, so next round we got the Ferrari from Ferris Bueller versus the Shelby Cobra from Gumball Rally. So, yes, take a moment to ponder and think.
Yes, I have no choice.
Okay,
On the orb.
let's see. Ken, we'll start with you with this round.
I'm going with the Cannonball Run.
Cannonball 1, alright. Or Gumball Rally?
Oh, I'm sorry, Gumball Rally.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had a senior moment there. Sorry about that.
The Shelby Cobra? Alright. Alright, Ken, George, I got yours. Okay, Matt?
I'm gonna go with the Ferrari.
Ferrari on that one. Alright. Jim?
I'm gonna go with the Cobra.
Cobra, alright.
Shelby made one heck of a car.
Let's see. I already voted, so we got George is in there, so the Ferrari is gonna move on.
Wow.
3-2.
I am very surprised by that. Okay. Maybe just everybody hasn't seen Gumball Rally yet. It's not a bad movie.
Is that the one with Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds?
That's
No,
the
that's
Gumball Run.
I'm getting my movies mixed up.
Alright.
I'll give it to him.
So let's go. Let's stay on the Ferrari line here. The 78 Ferrari 308 GTS Magnum PI versus the Porsche 911 Turbo from Bad Boys.
Oh. Killing me, dog. Killing me, dog.
Matt, what you gonna go with?
Magnum PI for sure.
Magnum, alright. George, you got yours? Ken?
Magnum.
Magnum, alright. Jim?
Well, let's see. If I was given a choice, I gotta go with the Porsche, the 911. I love those cars.
Okay. You die on that hill then.
Yeah, I know. And the Porsche fan.
Ferrari moves on. Alright. 73 Ford XB Falcon versus the Lambo Miura. So Mad Max versus Italian Jab.
Italian Max.
Italian Max.
I'm the mad Italian. What are you talking about, Heath?
Alright, Ken.
I'm going with the Falcon.
Falcon, alright. Matt.
Falcon for sure.
Falcon, alright. Tim.
Falcon.
Falcon. Alright. See what we got from George here in a moment. Ooh, George has Italian.
What? Come on.
Not a Mad Max fan, huh?
No, it's
I guess not.
Ford XB Falcon moves on. 4-1.
Wow.
Alright, now we got the 77 Pontiac Trans Am from Smokey the Bandit versus the 69 Charger Daytona from Fast and the Furious 6. Alright, Ken.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey. Alright. Matt.
I have to go with the Daytona because Mopar is Mo power, baby. To be fair, the actual Smokey and the Bandit car are horrendously underpowered.
Agreed. But the one in the movie wasn't.
All right, Jim, what'd you go with? Smokey?
Yeah, I went with the Transit.
Okay. All right. So 77 Pontiac Trans Am moves on. All right, so we got the 61 Ferrari 250 GT California Ferris Bueller versus the 73 Ford XB Falcon. So we got high school kids steal their dad's car, or apocalyptic future world.
You mean high schooler kids stole Dad's car
Yes,
and destroyed it?
yes. Kicked it out a window. Okay, Jim, we'll go with you for starting off this round.
I'm gonna go with Falcon.
Okay.
I'm a huge Mad Max fan.
Ken?
Same with me.
Okay.
Falcon.
Matt?
Yeah, I'm with them on the Falcon.
Alright.
Cool car.
Alright. And George got your vote. Sorry, you're dying on that hill, my friend. 73 Falcon moves on.
Get for voting against your country.
Right? Exactly. This is exactly what I was gonna say. Shame on you. It's the Australian motor cops.
Alright, then we got the 77 Pontiac Trans Am versus the 78 Ferrari 308 GTS from Magnum PI.
Okay, so Smokey and Amanda versus Magnum PI.
Yes. George goes, he's voting with love and not logic.
Okay.
You need to come to America. There's going to be a bunch of people do the same thing here in a couple months.
I know.
He also could not be a Vulcan if he's going against love.
Okay, Jim.
What are the choices again?
Transit.
Austria.
Let's see. Pontiac Trans Am Smokey and the Bandit versus Magnum PI.
I'm gonna go with the Ferrari on this one.
Okay. Alright, got George's vote. Matt?
Alright, I think I'm gonna go Ferrari.
Alright. Okay, Ken?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the Ferrari on as well.
Alright.
You can hear that, can't you?
Yes.
One of my favorite helicopters too.
Yep.
Was like the MD 500 or whatever it was.
Yeah, well, back then it was a Hughes.
Oh yeah.
Hughes 500.
Was it Hughes 500?
Yeah, it was a Hughes 500. Then McDonnell Douglas bought Hughes, and then it became the MD 500.
Hughes 500. That's right.
And then Boeing bought McDonnell Douglas.
Yeah.
Now it's the Boeing 500.
All right.
The Boeing 500.
All right. So the finals. Let me, so I can get this separated. So,
You gotta keep them separate.
that's right. There we go. All right. So we got the 78 Ferrari 308 GTS Magnum PI versus the Mad Max 73 Ford XB Falcon.
Is this the final?
This is the final. So,
This is where Jim has the best.
all right, we got George. You got your vote. All right, so Matt, what you gonna go with?
Falcon, baby.
Falcon. Okay, Ken.
Falcon.
All right. Matt. Okay, Jim.
Last of the eight, baby. Kick it in the gut, Barry. Falcon.
Falcon. All right. With a score of 3-2, the 73 Ford XB Falcon is moving on. It is our champion.
Did they make a model kit of that?
Never
so.
seen one.
I feel like I've seen it. Oh, I feel like I've seen a Magnat model kit. I don't know if it's...
Well, but yeah, that's the. I would want the Pursuit Special. I don't want to do his, trashed out ride. I want to do the. What is it? Yeah, they're yellow and blue. I think.
Alright.
I would love a regular 73 Falcon kit, but no one makes that.
Alright, so for next week,
Oh,
let me double check. Matt, are you going to be concerting or are you going to be near and dear?
Nope. I'm off concert till Megadeth in a couple weeks.
Okay.
The show.
Alright.
That's on a Tuesday or Thursday. I can't remember.
Okay.
Did you get T-shirts and stuff there?
If you want to pay ridiculous amounts of money for a T-shirt, yeah.
Well, if they have a 5X, then yes, I do. I don't own a Megadeth T-shirt, so
Galton Import.
yes, please do. I would appreciate it.
Alright, so here is next week's bracket. Do you want them in order or no particular order?
No particular order.
No particular order. Alright, here we go.
Make us mad until then.
Okay. So we got the 1941 Lincoln Continental from The Godfather.
Oh, good car.
We got the 62 VW Beetle Herbie from The Love Bug. We got the 69 Dodge Charger from Dirty Mary Crazy Larry.
Good car. Great movie too.
We got the 78 Trans Am from Hooper with Burt Reynolds.
Oh, now we're digging deep into the Burt Reynolds catalog.
Got Lightning McQueen from The Cars.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I thought this was real cars.
It showed up on the list.
Yeah, that's true. The Mach 5 wasn't a real car.
Yeah.
You're fine. No, you're fine.
We got the 1983 Wagon Queen Family Truckster.
Oh,
Yeah.
2008.
Family Vacation?
Yep.
Yeah.
2008 Audi R8 from Iron Man.
Oh,
And let's see. I did say vehicles. That's why we have some other things on here. We have the Captain America Harley Davidson from Easy Rider.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Lotus Esprit, the Bond submarine.
Yes.
We got the 1983 GMC van, the A-Team van.
That's a good one.
We got the Ford Explorer modified from Jurassic Park.
Huh?
We got the 72 Ferrari Daytona from Miami Vice. The 65 Dragula from Munsters. And the 1967 Shelby GT500 Eleanor.
Yeah. Oh. I'm going to make an early prediction. I think Eleanor's probably going to take that one.
Have to wait and see. See how they get seated.
That's, yeah. Like I said, that's why they call it a prediction.
Prediction.
Alright.
Truckster.
Yep. Wagon Queen, baby. Man, I was all ready to button up this Beaufighter and realize I left out the instrument panel and the rudder the rudder pedals.
Hey, kind of hard to fly without those.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, so I need some opinion from the hive mind here. look like a wake.
Yeah.
It's actually got some volume to it. So what that is, it's actually Tamiya texture paint. It's called Snow Effect. And what I found out, this stuff is really thick. I mean, it's almost like it's like wet sand. And what I found out is that if you thin it with IPA, you can, it's much more malleable. So what I was gonna do, I was trying different forms. Like I have this AK real color pen, which by the way I did the canopy on the cat, and that actually turned out okay. It's hard to see with blue on black, but I did the frames in black with this pen, and it's touchy, but it can be done.
Nice.
But I tried the white, if you can see it right there, but I needed more volume, so I think I'm going to go with the Snow Effect. That actually turned out really good. The nice thing about it is that I can actually put this right up against the bottle, and it gets hard.
Ah.
By this time tomorrow, this will be rock solid, and so I think I'm going to go with this.
Nice. Hi, Jenner. One of my students is on.
Oh, nice. Wait a minute, we're always nice.
Yeah, just say hi.
Hey, hello. Jenner.
He's a good guy.
That's a good battle tech. It's a good battle mech, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Oh, just a simple plug. They have these. I don't know if you guys use the big squirt bottles like these. They have these on Amazon right now. For a pair of them for $5. Yeah. And these are actually like the ones you get at like laboratories and stuff. I got one that has distilled water, and I have another one that has IPA in it, and it is awesome.
Nice.
I actually end up using less alcohol using that than right out of the bottle.
Yeah, I got some of those when Phil Floyer was selling them. He's selling like the 4-pack of those plastic squeeze bottles.
Yep.
And that's right. I got one with distilled water and one with IPA, and 2 I haven't put anything in yet. Use the water all the time.
Yeah, I started using distilled water for like my wet palette.
Yeah.
It actually keeps it from smelling.
Yeah, it's great. It works great. I find it paints, like with Vallejo, use distilled water. It paints so much nicer than tap water. And we had a problem with like iron in the water because we get our water from a lake close by, and so you get iron. I put some decals on the kit one time, and 2 years later I could see rust in the decal.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's when I stopped using regular tap water for my decals.
We have incredibly hard water here in Grayson County.
Yes.
Every other year, I literally have to completely drain my water heater, get in there with a special tool that I made, and clean out all the calcium from the bottom of it. Otherwise, it'll break it.
Nasty.
So,
Is it a duct tape to your vacuum?
yes, actually.
I have a similar hose.
Shoot. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not told. Okay,
I have one as well.
do you really?
Yep.
We'll see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your week and model on.
All right. See
See
you
you later,
guys.
Ted.
Yeah, see you, Jim.
Night night.
Matt and Matt.
Bye bye.
Streets.
Yes, I have one of those tools as well.
Far out.
My first filament that burned completely out because of the hard water.
Oh yeah, I've had to do it. My filaments have gotten so bad that I literally had to cut them off and then twist them out because they get so messed up like that. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, that's
it's 10 for him. Never mind.
It's 10 for him, yeah.
I keep forgetting he's on the
East Coast.
East Coast.
Double. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck.
Only if you let it.
You're rolling that, Dre.
Alright, so Matt, how did you do you did the prop stuff on your with an airbrush?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I used I took the propeller. So you have two propellers, so that's a good thing. So I made one, so I knew the angle for the three-bladed propeller.
Right.
And then I taped that to the back. So then that's how I sprayed my two lines. I taped it so it was right over the propeller blade, so that was the only thing that you could see.
Right.
And then I painted over where the propeller blades were. Then I took them off, and then that's when I angled in my tape to give the V looking.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try this technique. You know what I ought to do? I just ought to practice on this piece of scrap.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Because these things are super glued to the actual propellers, and if this doesn't work, I'm boned. See that.
If the piece does not fit, you must be quick.
You must be quick.
You must be quick.
Oh.
Oh, funny.
I actually remember that. I actually watched that whole trial.
Yeah.
Back in the old day. Oh, you know what? What did I do with that?
Yeah, George, here's my. You didn't see that earlier. Painted in the cockpit. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Hang on. A couple of things in that. Well, that's dry. Let's set you up there.
Okay, so the Newell oil, you can't even see that. Maybe you can. Can you see that at all? Hold on.
Very little.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, plan B. I'm gonna try a little thinned Tamiya smoke. And this is why we try before we do. It's been a hot minute since I've opened up the smoke.
Well, I'm an overachiever and I got all my paperwork paperwork filled out per gateway.
I was going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Clean it up over again.
Last Friday, I don't know why, I was like, I'm just sitting here, might as well pull them out.
So, which ones are you taking there, Matt? Two?
I had 5 that were done, and I had only 4 categories I have that my mind fit into. So I sat them all out on my table here, and I'm like, all right, we gotta judge these real quick, figure out which ones for each one. So I'm taking the Nash Bridges Cuda
Alright.
for 1975 stock. I'm taking the purple Roadrunner that I finished fixing, and it turned out pretty good, even better after I touched it, which is rare. Usually, if you try and fix it, you just make it worse.
Right.
But I'm taking that one for out of the box non-military. I'm taking the Gary shifting 67 GTO for custom because it's lowered and got all that.
Is that the plum crazy one?
No, that's the Gary shifting.
Oh.
Goes from the light Gary to dark Gary.
Okay.
And then I'm taking the Bullet Mustang for curbside because the engine bay on that is rather boring, and I'll just leave the hood shut.
Okay, so I was actually going to ask about that too. So, curbside means you don't open the hood.
Correct. Doesn't mean the hood is incapable of opening.
But they won't check it.
Well, no, they're not going to open the hood of your model.
Right. Alrighty. Now let's see, Jim, I got you down for the CNC machine.
So I've got I've got the X1.
Alright.
I've got the AT-AT.
So the X1 is 1/32nd, right?
Yes.
Alright. So I got that. So
And then I've got the AT-AT, which is going to go sci-fi.
yeah.
I've got the Mazak machine, which is, I think, what is that, miscellaneous man-made.
Yeah.
The Tiger 1. I
Alright.
have to finish weathering the damn thing.
Road wheels! Fix the road wheels!
It's on the list. The Catalina, hopefully I get it done.
And that's
And then I've got-
1/72nd. That's one.
That's 1/44th.
Okay.
Which I'm hoping there's not a lot of those, but there always, the moment I open that, there always is. So,
Because my little FW 190, that's 1/144 scale.
yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It never fails. So, and then, so that's 5. I'm gonna try to get Wolverine done. That's a bust. And then I've got the Dwarf, which is also a bust.
Alright.
So that's Mazak, AT-AT, X1, Cat, bust, that's 6. Oh, and then the Tigers, that's 7. So I've got 7.
Okay.
So it's what? I think it's. How much was the entry fee? I think it's gonna end up being like $11.
It's 10. It's 10 with unlimited submissions.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one of those can you see better? Hold on. It's really tough to tell.
Because I think it flips it on the camera. Why don't you number them, and then that'll help.
Good idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
front flip, dip, like, not a rhyming word for flip.
Yeah, it does flip it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say 1 shows up a little better.
Yep, that's the Tamiya smoke.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm letting it dry, and I think I'm going to do a second coat.
Bye, Jenner. Thanks for popping in.
Hi, Jenner. Is that your student?
Yes.
I think there's 2 coats of that, and then I've got the clear yellow that I was just for the tips, and I'm basically just going to paint around the edge with the clear yellow to kind of simulate the yellow tips on it.
Yeah.
But here it is with the second coat. See if it. Got any better?
1's a lot darker now.
Yeah, so that's 2 coats of the smoke. So yeah. Just because I'm curious, I want to see what this yellow is going to look like. And I'm really glad I decided to give this a test. I don't know what that was. Is Jordan actually going to that show? The Gateway? Oh, he's not even there.
He ran away.
No way.
Sorry.
He don't like us anymore.
Is what? Is Jordan? Yeah, Jordan's gonna come to that.
I should check that track, because I sent him those refueling probes. One, I want to make sure he actually got them, and then see if they work. Oh, that was so much better. Okay, so there's number 1 fully dry. And then, not bad. And then over there's the yellow, can you see it?
Uh-huh.
It's a little tough to tell, but I want it to be blurry. It's not supposed to stick out like a sore thumb, but.
Right, yeah.
And I know it's kind of blending in with my hand right now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That would be perfect. The truth. I honestly think Tamiya Smoke is one of my favorite things. It's so good for like everything. One of these things I'm going to try it as a window tint.
I would like to try that as well.
F16.
Have you done it?
No, but I've heard people use it.
Well, I used the clear green on the Tomcat, and I airbrushed that. It turned out really well.
Well, that'll have to do, Pig.
Oh my brushes. Yeah, that's my. Yeah. I wonder what we're doing. I wonder what we're doing. Upgrades. Oh my. Oh, there it is. The nice thing about using the hub is I can actually start from the hub and work my way out.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Nothing.
There's the front end mocked up. Get some light on.
Nice.
Shiny.
It took quite a bit of finagling. I had to remove a part.
Okay, a little surgery that we had to do?
Yeah, the body's warped. So the front clip didn't fit in there, so I had to cut out a cross member to allow the body to sit where it wants to, so that the front clip would fit. I don't think one would notice if it was there or not. So it's gonna go in the old 82 can.
That's the thing.
86 can. The round file.
File 13. My favorite file.
I got great. Saying it with CFD rear number.
I totally thought you were in a different direction when you said rear, but okay.
Family shit.
I know. And trying.
That's what the Patreon should
And A. Have you started a Patreon?
No, but if we did, that would be that's what you would get, an uncensored episode.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know. Somebody might really enjoy that. I know I would.
The rear bumper fits nicely. Oh yeah. I would have had that done tonight too if my glue didn't make my paint spider web. And now I gotta repaint the rear dash shift. And the freaking... I gotta paint those too. Yeah, I'm getting real lazy on this thing because I'm waiting on... Person I'm building it for was getting custom decals made so it looked like her father's carb. And she's taking her sweet time, so and it also made me take my sweet time. Because at some point, when so far done, I'll be waiting on her.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? That, you know, we're going slow.
It's totally fine. It's just, I look at the box, the parts box, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. Yet. There's some stuff I can't put on. I can't put on all the chrome door handles and stuff, because I do that after I clear it. Some really weird chrome parts.
So you don't use the clear stuff use the clear stuff in the kit?
I use the clear parts. I don't need the clear coat over chrome.
Oh.
Well, chrome's already.
So Marion messaged me the other day, wanted to know if the Mom with the Mats crew wants to judge. I said I know probably myself and Matt
does.
too. I said I don't know about Jim yet.
Jim does.
I'm actually leaning toward trying it this year. I'm still undecided.
Okay, because I know Jordan wants to, and Teddy is planning on coming. He was going to come tonight and working on his Gundam, so he might come next Wednesday.
Say he can't be a junior anymore.
Yeah, he's still 16.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's 16.
He's 16.
Yeah.
He's only 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. So George, what you been up to? If George is still there.
Is he still there?
Yeah.
Okay, I need your opinion, Matt. Or Matt's.
Yes. I'd go a little bit darker, like the one that's towards the top by the spiral.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is actually just the first coat,
Okay.
but it turned out alright. Can you see the yellow?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I think I'm going to stop with the yellow. I don't want to go over the top of that. I'm wondering if I should do like a gloss coat. Or maybe, if I get this in future, will it ruin the paint?
I don't know. I didn't try that.
I may try that. Just because I'm a glutton for punishment.
Oh, that's right. He built the Italeri PBJ 1D and sprayed primer. Ready to paint two-tone early camo. Nice.
The PBJ?
Yeah.
You built the peanut butter sandwich?
Yep. He's gonna do intermediate blue and white underside.
Well, isn't that the Mariner? Wasn't the PBJ the Mariner?
Don't remember.
A little bit bigger than the Catalina. Don't ask me. I'm not a big, well, one of my favorite airplanes is the Catalina. I absolutely love it, but
Catalina 1.
not this small.
The PBJ was a converted B-25, you said.
Oh.
We're going on a field trip.
Oh, where are we going?
My garage.
Oh.
We're at the freight.
I'm actually surprised, Matt, that you don't have your own airbrush and stuff.
I don't have a place to put it.
Oh, that's right. You work off of like a little card table.
Yeah, hold out.
Hey, whatever you
hopefully 2024 I will have my own Mac cave. Behind a counter.
The other day when I left, was that you that waved at me out of the truck?
Yes, I was like, hey, Jim, that was my dad's truck.
Oh. I thought that was you. I'm like, somebody's waving at me. What's that?
Yeah, we were going to grab a bunk bed for one of the children from a neighbor.
One of the chitlins.
One of the chillin'. What were you doing at that place on a Sunday?
I was dropping off that 3D print.
Yeah.
You know, the 3-claw variety.
That guy.
That guy. That's when Matt One got to meet my dog.
That's right. And so did Aiden.
Yeah. Powerful Courtney, named of Athena, the goddess of wisdom, which of course she's not.
Of which Aiden was like, "Can we get one?" I'm like, "No."
Oh, you're not that dog.
Unfortunately, it has hair.
Oh yeah, yeah, she's got a lot of hair.
Ah, that's
And,
that is the
Yeah.
problem.
and before you go doing it, they do shed a lot.
That's even more. Oh, here, let's just.
Problematic. Problematic.
Very intelligent, easy to housebreak, which it didn't take us too long to get that done.
I missed it.
It's a Corgi, Welsh Corgi.
I like the little stumpy legs.
I'm telling you what, it's the cutest dang thing in the world to watch that dog go up and down the stairs.
It's like a little ding, 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 ding.
Yep, it's like watching people go boom, boom. Because she doesn't walk down or walk up. She just boom, boom, boom. She bounds up. It's the only way she can do it. So at some point, she's got that whole thick body of hers off the ground, and it is hilarious. Oh, she's a thick girl, all right. She's definitely a thick girl.
Where is my flat flat? There it is. No, that's regular. That's my flat. Yes, coming to a neighborhood near you. Matt Hughes.
Mastiff.
What's that? Cut out.
Well, I thought you said Mastiff.
No.
Oh.
Matt Cave.
No. I'm excited to hear about that.
This week.
When are they gonna start?
Of the main room, Jim, because we're gonna do a whole hockey rink kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna white up the floor. We're gonna paint the ice lines on the floor. Paint the board walls up to your hip in the colors of the boards.
Mm-hmm.
And my basement's such a picnic furniture in and out of that the only thing we'll be able to probably do is recliners. So we're gonna do 2 rows of 3 recliners and have the back row up on a riser.
Like
The ultimate hockey
bleacher seating. I dig it.
It's gonna be theater seating, basically.
Oh.
What do they call them? The loungers?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what we'll do. should be done being built by the end. It should. And then it'll take us a while to actually like furnish it and make it look.
Oh, so you're having this done now?
Yeah, it's in process. They're drawing up blueprints. They started that last week. They said 1 to 2 weeks. So 2 weeks will be Friday, so we're gonna call them on Friday and get an update. And once the blueprints are done, we'll tweak them as necessary, and then they'll go for the permit.
You gotta get a permit to be in a basement?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That massive kind of change you do.
Not that it's any of their dang bit by doing my own home, but
Exactly. Well, we won't tell them what we did on ours then. And we didn't get any damn permits.
You did nothing in your house,
That's one-
remember?
Nothing. Not a nothing. Exactly right. We did nothing.
nothing?
We did nothing. I saw nothing. This is nothing. You did not see nothing. Wow.
That was
Okay.
cool. You went from Schlitz to Gru.
I tend to do
Or,
that.
not Schlitz. Was it Schlitz?
Schultz.
Schultz. Yeah, that's right. Schultz. You went from Schultz to Gru.
I do that a lot of my D&D games too. I'll start British and then I end up Indian, and then somewhere along the way it'll end up being Italian, and then my players get so confused they don't know what they're looking at anymore.
Oh!
Yeah, one of the people now are very, very much like that. Okay, Matt,
Yeah,
what do you think of that? That's second code.
that's good.
Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it that way.
Yeah.
So the only thing I have to do now is pick the hub, and then that mother will be done. No, I'll start off, like, I can't do a really good French accent, other than, like, you know, I can do that, but that's about it. But, like, my players actually, one of the people that they met is a character named Captain Boba. He's the captain of a airship. And he's very much like, oh, thank you. Oh, you come on down and you do this to me. And, you know, he's very, if you read that, not brother? Yes, very much so. He was very, very popular. People like Captain Boba. He's a bit of a pirate. He was a tabaxi airship captain. I was telling my group the other day, like, you know, we've been playing now with the same group of people for almost 5 years now? And that is just unheard of in a D&D campaign.
Alright, I think I am. How about go for that drink? You figure out what I'm doing next. Kind of started on one, but I don't know if I want to do something.
Yeah, I've got one I need to start on too. Oh, I don't know if I showed you this the last time. But
Bolt.
Oh, the one for Alex.
yeah, the pink thunder chicken. Yeah,
T-Bird.
that'll be my next one. I need to. I want to have this Catalina finished. I want to have it finished by at least this weekend. So I'll be working on a lot this weekend. other than Saturday when the game's on Saturday. Has anybody heard LaCroix lately?
Yes.
50, I think, but I haven't seen anything.
I'm assuming he's doing okay.
He's doing alright.
Okay.
All things considered.
Exactly. Not even imagine.
No.
I would be a puddle on the floor.
Each day's a new day for him, he says.
Look
Look at the choices.
I know, I'm looking.
Oh, Lord. Wow, look at all the freaking Mopar.
Yeah, man.
That
Beautiful.
442 be cool.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know what color you do.
Well, that one's got to be green, like a 70s lime green.
That's what the color of the box art is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit. You can see the ones on the bottom. Oh, the 63 Corvette?
Yeah, it's an A&T though, so I don't know if I want to go on an A&T run.
427 Vet then.
I know that one's a Rebel. I want to do that one black.
Oh, yeah. Or yellow with black stripes.
Maybe the GTO Judge.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the door?
No.
Oh, you got a 69 Chevelle.
Yeah, it's A&T too. I never have anything for post 1975. I could do that '09 Challenger up there.
Yeah. Isn't that what John recommended?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you haven't really done anything new.
I've never, the GT.
Yeah, but that still was, what, 70s?
No, the Ford GT, the new one.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Oh, I'd like to see you do something modern-ish.
Yeah. I'm kind of towards the '09 Challengers because it's new. And I would have the category. Because right now I got a bottleneck because there's only so many things I can. I don't want to enter the category because obviously I can't sweep, and all ones I enter typically I think could place depending on who I'm fighting.
Well, are you taking anything that's either one or you've already put it in before?
No.
Okay.
And they,
One of the rules is that you can't.
yeah, you can't enter them if they.
So like my Dragon one, the Tomcat one, I couldn't
You're
do it.
in.
Yeah.
You can enter them in a regional or national if they won a local.
Oh yeah, I
can
can
only go up.
take my whole collection to Nationals if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where is Nationals next year?
Hampton Road, Virginia.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's not.
I guess we won't be doing that one.
No. And the following year is in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Ooh.
It's a little closer.
A little closer.
That's a 6-hour drive.
Yeah, and guess what's really close to Indiana?
Michigan?
Dayton, Ohio.
Other direction.
No, you gotta go through Indiana, you gotta go through Indianapolis to get to Dayton.
No. You can take 64 out of St. Louis goes through Dayton. Highway 70 goes through Indianapolis.
Indianapolis, yeah.
That 09 Challenger, I might try out that F-13 I got from MCW.
I say do the 09 Challenger, and like, do you have any more of that color shifting paint?
I do.
Yeah, because I use Mac.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Where the hell did I put the... There it is.
I'm also trying to decide if I want to put some shipping on this or not.
Put the what?
Shipping. Like metal shipping. Well, the thing about it is that at this scale, I don't know if you need to be able to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I do it, I tend to do a little, oh, how shall I put it? Heavy?
Yeah, you don't really even come close to doing it that heavy on
No.
144 scale.
Yeah, not this scale. There's no way.
Ask me how I know.
Don't be a DA.
Yeah.
I love that we actually that I understood what that meant. Right now I'm just trying to be as random as possible, trying to get just a couple of these panels.
So George is wondering if a prop could be sprayed with matte clear coat to knock down the shine.
Yes. Oh, you mean like that?
He goes, chance it might fog it up. Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
Well, I was actually going to try and dip it in like future. Because right now it looks really good, but and I don't think future will do it. But won't future make it clearer, like more translucent?
To an extent. Whether it's noticeable enough to feel like it was worth it, that's up to the holder. Sometimes I'll dip scratched up windshield in future and it will appear as if the scratches are not there.
Oh. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I'll try it. Because if I were to make that flat, I think that would hide any of the flaws that might be there too. I think it would kind of blend everything together. I don't know. George, I'll let you know. I'll give it a shot and let you know. I mean, if all fails, I just have to make another disc and do it again. Get out of there. On it. I don't want to swear.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm not doing it.
Because the light reflection ruins the illusion a bit.
I would agree. I would definitely agree with that. Because when I hold this up to this, the lights in here are so bright, it looks almost toy-like. But when I put it on the model, it actually looks pretty good. But it's also a black model, which is going to be helpful. I don't know. George, I'll give it a shot. I mean, it's a piece of plastic, for God's sake. What's the worst that can happen?
Cargo.
Yep. Wouldn't be the first time. It sure as heck won't be the last. So he's just saying that he wants to find out if a flat coat would over that would like make it foggy.
Right.
Yeah, but wouldn't that also help with the illusion of the spinning prop? I don't know. We'll find out. Matter of fact, let's do it right now. Now. I love the way Tamiya does just, their flats are just dead flat. I mean, this stuff looks like black sandpaper.
He goes, either way, that wake looks awesome.
And now it's hard. Look at this. I think it did. I think that turned out really good. What I'm going to do is I may do like a real light dry brush of white just to catch some of the wave tips, but yeah. So let's see what it looks like with this. Oh, look at that. Wait.
Nice.
Oh, I'm digging that. Oh, yeah, I'm digging that. Yeah, this one? Yeah. Well, I was so afraid of it that I figured I better do a test. And I'm glad I did, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to do. But don't do that. So please step away from the edge.
Step away from the mop.
No, can't do that. Hold on. Let's do this. Hester's dull coat. There, you can do both sides. Ooh, how much that slips in that. Man, that thing's hot. George, so far so good. Oh, you know what though?
What?
Well, it's not fully dry, but all right. There. So,
Ended up doing there that missed it.
number one is with the dull coat on it. Now, if you notice, it doesn't catch the light like number two is right now.
Yeah.
And it's kind of frosting over a little bit, but it kind of adds to the illusion. You know what I mean? I think I like it.
I think it's more realistic than the gloss coat.
Oh, I agree. I think I like it. But look what it's actually, if you look at this in a dark background, I can do that. Look at that. It's turning almost a milky white. But it's not. I don't know.
Let it dry and let's see what it looks like overnight. Because it might completely frost over too.
Well, I think it is. Yeah. I don't know though. What do you think? I kind of like it. And then when you compare it to this one, which is completely clear, you know what I mean? And then see how it's catching the light? It makes it really hard to see against the black background, which, the plane's black.
Yeah, George says, yeah, extra blur, and it says needs to be really thin, maybe.
Yeah. Well, and they do it on both sides, which you should anyway. But there's what it looks like on the model itself. Obviously, I can't, I don't know if you guys can see that really well or not, but so that's the dull-coated one. And here's the one without the dull coat. You tell me.
All right, put the first one back up. Oh, hey, Alan, are you on still? Give me a yes.
All right. So this one's the dull-coated one, the one I'm holding on to.
Okay.
the non varnish one.
I would say I actually like the non-varnish one better. That's my opinion.
It's awful shiny though. But yeah, I did not expect that it was gonna. I mean, look at that. It literally frosted that thing up.
And it's getting darker too.
It is.
I'm working on an FW 190, World War II, 1/72 scale.
Oh yeah, that's stuff on there too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a new one. But that's okay.
Sorry, Jim. Maybe strip it before it dries.
That's a good shot. And nothing to be sorry about. This is what experimentation is all about. Whoa! Hey! See, Future Man already knew what was going to happen. I'll tell you what, I think he fixes everything.
And it wipes clean.
Yeah. I can keep my stupid freaking moonlets out of it now.
Don't touch it.
I'm trying not to, but they won't let me. Right there. But yeah, that's. I just stripped it.
Nice.
So yeah, she's completely blank now.
Score for George.
Yes, thank you, George. Saved it. I don't have to unbreak the glue and all that.
Alan, what have you been up to? Alright, where'd it go?
Oh.
I got him over here.
The little glass cleaner, that'll come out just fine. Yep, there it is. That was the frosted one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good save.
Yeah. Just in comparison. So yeah. And you know what's funny? I think I might do it to the other one too. That alcohol,
Uh-huh.
I think it deadened that disc just enough. You know, sometimes alcohol will do that. It'll kind of, you know what I mean? It'll kind of not frost it so much, but it kind of, you can get a little haze on it.
Uh-huh.
I think it did it just enough that, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that to the other one too. Because I'm really digging that look. So if you look at it now, and it's, again, I can put it up against the dark background, but now see how it's not catching the light as much?
Right.
And that's, I mean, it's completely clean, there's no paint on it, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. IPA, rescue. Okay. Thank you, George. You made up the difference for not picking the Falcon for your country.
Not to me.
Still dead to me. Still dead to me. I do love that Mad Max's car actually won, though. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I figured it would have been Smokey Bandit, but that car gets enough.
Yeah, I agree. I actually saw a shirt, I watched, what is that, the Fine Steel Modeler, that review show that they do on YouTube. And Skinner, the guy with the glasses, he had a t-shirt on that was, and Matt would know what this is. It's the cover of a Chilton's manual for the Pursuit Special. Yeah. And I'm like, I looked it up, and they actually have those shirts on. I said, I want one.
I want the Haynes manual for the DeLorean time machine. That would be funny.
And just so you know, everybody and their brother was asking me, I was getting called Not Matt all day long today at work. Because I wore my Not Matt shirt. So of course I had to explain it. Because the guy that I took over for in my department, his name was Matt.
Nice.
So everybody thought it was, oh, so you're not Matt Smith. And I'm like, no, it's something completely different.
Cool.
We have some explaining to do.
All day long. See, I'm gonna go modeling today. Everybody's like, which model?
Oh, sorry, Alan.
Uh-oh.
No, he's watching on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
No, he's just he says we got some echo on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's because it picks up my, so I can hear you guys. I have the speaker up above, and the Yeti picks it up.
Your microphone picks up your computer speaker and it reverbs.
Yeah. So.
No, that's alright.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll actually get the sound right. Until then, cool.
Yep.
I don't know what else to say.
Can't afford a mixer or anything like that, so
Do you need one?
yeah.
Because I know a guy.
Gotcha.
I mean, he's an AV tech. He's got his own gear. Matter of fact, he's the one that sets up our Skype for our D&D game that we do downstairs. It's Lou.
Oh, okay.
And then the camera that he's using is actually a zoomable camera. This thing is awesome. And I'm thinking about, since we don't really do a whole lot of Skype stuff anymore, well, his son still Skypes in in Virginia. But he won't be here for a while, and the weeks that he's not here, I can steal that camera for this.
There you go.
It's nice. I mean, I could zoom down to where you guys would actually be able to see what I'm doing. You know. Yeah.
Look at that. Wow.
These are all going to be the NATO black panels. I just hope this isn't a real. I don't think it's going to be too drastic. I mean, it'll look drastic for me, but.
It doesn't look bad.
Number
I did it on my P61. I used flat black, NATO black, and rubber black on it, and it's got a nice little three-tone. You know, it's not like kick you in the teeth different, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'm going for subtle here because especially at this scale, anything drastic just looks wrong. I mean, it's really, really wrong. Another reason not to be a big fan of the 144 scale. Because I tend to be, as I said previously, I tend to be really heavy-handed with some of these techniques. And this is a technique that you really don't want to be heavy-handed with. But I don't know, 4 panels on the top wing ought to do the trick, and then I was maybe going to do one of the vertical or horizontal stabilizers. I was thinking about doing because I think weren't the control surfaces on this plane, weren't they cloth? You know?
Yes.
So they would be a different color anyway.
Now, depending. Hey, oh, Alan's out.
Well, the nice thing is I don't have to do it on the bottom. Because they won't be able to pick it up.
Right. So, another thing I thought of is that with your wake, you probably also want to have a little bit of propeller spray underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
So, just throwing that out there to you.
Yeah, I thought about that today, actually. I was like, I'm going to have the wake, because I actually watched videos of the wake of this plane. It's actually got 3. You've got one coming off the port, the one coming off the starboard, and then this right here, the step, what they call the step, there's one that comes off of that as well.
Wow,
So it's actually, there's one trailing behind it. So, yeah. I'm really fired up. Now that I know that Cammy and Snow effect thing is going to work, I'm kind of fired up. I want to see what... I want to do the pour, but I have to finish the plane first.
Right.
Because once it's in there, it's in there.
It's in there.
It ain't going nowhere.
Well, fellas, I got 10:15 on the clock, so.
What is it? Oh, it is. Holy crap.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna bail out. So.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, everybody. What'd you say, Matt?
It's feeling really pumpkin-y right now.
Stuff dries.
Oh, there's my alarm. So. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. George, thanks for being on the chat tonight. And for my favorite student who was on, I don't know. I have lots of favorite students. They're all my favorite students. And Jenner and Alan joined us, and let's see, a couple other people that I saw earlier in the chat.
Ken was here.
Ken was here. So, yeah, Was Up was on. Let's see, there was a Manny the person was on tonight who said hi.
Manny the person.
Yeah, one was called Deaf Not Clover.
Oh.
They were on, and then they retracted their message. So, next week we got Cars Part 3, not the movie, the bracket. So,
George, thank you for the tip. That was a lifesaver.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, it's been nice. As always, I'm Matt.
I'm not Matt.
This has been Model the Mats. Catch you later. Model on, guys. Peace out.
Later.